Hey everybody, yeah, it is yet another one of these. No introduction needed, but for the kids in the audience, let me say he is the Big Mac of love, Mac Engel, and I'm your grandfatherly Mr. Randy. Good to be with you again this week as we just kind of mushroom cloud our way through the Jock Kingdom. Boy, got a good one today. Got a good topic today because it's hottest topic we've got going right now. Young Jurickson Profar.
Best prospect this team has had since when? Pudge?
Well, no, hold on. Maybe Pudge, but let's don't forget the Ruben Sierras and the Sammy Sosas.
Sammy, no. This guy was higher than Sammy. This was before Sammy did.
Well, Sammy was still extremely high. I would say this kid, again, different
was he higher than
position,
Juan?
different players. Juan would be another one. But
we're in that echelon. Jurickson Profar is in the same category of highly ranked Texas Rangers prospects as Pudge, Juan, Ruben Sierra, Rafi. Am I missing? No, not Rafi.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa. Am I missing anybody else?
There's probably some others out there. I think all of those guys probably had more pure five-tool type talent than this kid. But this kid, hey, he's there. He is way up there.
And he's 13 years old. If you look at him,
looks like he's about 11 to me. But he's 20 years old, and he's got a lot of upside. Now, what do we do with him?
Keep him.
You got an all-star second, got an all-star shortstop, got an all-star third base. What are you going to do with him? How are you going to move it? How are you going to groove it? And, by the way, the Rangers ain't in it for 5 years down the road anymore. This franchise is in it to win it, and that's right now. What can Profar bring you? You want to trade Elvis? Be careful. You want to trade Kinsler? A lot of you do.
I never said I did.
Okay, be careful now. 30 home runs, 30 RBIs. Right. This kid can't do what Kinsler can do. Now, Mr. Mack got very mad at me. I suggested
a little hurt.
He got mad last week. I had this column. Look, Profar for Cliff Lee. You better think about it. Do you want to win a World Series? I like that. Yu Darvish, Cliff Lee,
Derek
Holland. There's that third spot the way he's pitching now. Your floor, Mr. Mac of love.
You trade for Cliff Lee, and you are doing the Phillies a favor by taking off the contract that they don't want. That is your leverage. You don't have to give up Jurickson Profar because their greater need is not the prospect, but is to make the contract go away. And as we have seen with Mr. Simpson and Mr. Davis, they will take on money right now because they have not learned what all owners learn. So you may as well take advantage of this now. Take their money or take that contract, make the contract go away, and take the pitcher. You don't have to give this guy up, and you find him a position to play someplace. Left field, DH, who cares? Someplace, get his bat in the lineup.
Value really.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's talk about his trade value. That's at shortstop. Second base, a little bit. Outfield goes down a little bit. Now, here's my problem with your theory. Here's my problem.
It's a fact.
The Phillies, they sell out every night. They've got a huge revenue-producing ballpark. 40,000. They pack it every night. They make a heck of a lot of money. They don't need to dump salary. Would they like to on Cliff Lee if they're not going anywhere? Sure. But here's what you do.
Then he's not available. Randy, you're full of it. They do not want to dump Cliff Lee for any other reason than one. Get rid of that contract.
They want to dump Cliff Lee if they're not going anywhere. Now, unfortunately, since we first had this debate last week, they're starting to win. They got a young guy named Dominic Brown who's starting to hit.
Yep.
He's starting to hit some home runs. They couldn't score any runs. But I'm telling you right now, you can take Cliff Lee. You take Cliff Lee, if you want to give them Profar, then Philly, you got $62 million owed. Philly has to pick up a third of that. They got to pick up $22 million. You pay $40 million. You move on down the road. I don't know if I want to trade Profar right now, but I think everybody would agree with this. You want to win. And the one way you win, San Francisco Giants, 2 of the last 3 world championships, they won it with pitching. And I like Cliff Lee. Here's the problem.
So do I.
Here's the problem on Lee. Fans, they've been all over my butt. But I'm telling you, the hate for Cliff Lee.
Why?
He walked on us. He walked
He did not.
on
He did what a free agent did. He didn't spit on you like Josh Hamilton did.
He took less money to go to Philly instead of staying here. I don't blame the fans for hating him. And his wife, I hate to bring wives in, but his wife went, the traffic from Dallas is so bad, and it's so and it's so hot.
Traffic sucks everywhere.
Lady, don't live in Dallas.
Right.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea for everybody in the world. Don't live in Dallas.
Randy, bottom line, real quick.
Cliff Lee, Profar, you doing it?
No, it's stupid. It's an insane idea by a crazy old man. Randy, July 31st is the Major League Baseball trade deadline. Do you think the Rangers will keep Jurickson Profar or deal him?
I think that they will keep him, and here's the reason. I think Philly's playing better. They won't want to get rid of Cliff Lee because they're in it to win it too. I also think that right now, two prime candidates like Mr. David Price, they're not healthy now.
No.
If you want to go bat, Mr. Stanton in Miami, he's not healthy now. I don't think that guy is going to be there. I hope I'm wrong. I'd like to see the World Series again right here in Arlington.
We can do that without giving up Jurickson Profar.
Dreaming. We'll talk to you next week.